So first, what is trisomy? Trisomy is used to describe the presence of 3 chromosomes rather than the usual matched pair of chromosomes. For example, if a baby is born with 3 chromosomes rather than the usual pair, then the baby would be said to have trisomy 21, or also known as Down syndrome. In every cell of the human body, there is a nucleus where genetic material is stored in genes. Genes carry the codes responsible for all of our inherited traits and are grouped along rod-like structures called chromosomes.
As you're probably well aware, our DNA is like this humongous blueprint of information on how to make a human. Usually this massive document is packaged up nicely into a storage bin called a chromosome. Actually, we have 46 chromosomes that we use to neatly organize all our information, depending on how you define organize. Each of the 46 chromosomes is actually part of a pair of chromosomes, since you get one from each parent, so 23 pairs.
Down syndrome is the most frequently occurring chromosomal disorder and the leading cause of intellectual and developmental delay in the US and in the world. It was named after the English doctor John Langdon Down, who was the first to categorize Down syndrome, and was discovered by Dr. Jerome Lejeune that it is a genetic disorder whereby a person has 3 copies of chromosome 21 instead of 2. In reproduction, the egg cell and sperm cell start with the usual number of 46 chromosomes, are divided in half having 23 chromosomes each. But sometimes an error occurs when the 46 chromosomes are being divided in half. The 2 copies of chromosome 21 fail to separate during formation of the egg, resulting with 2 copies of the chromosome. Some risk factors include: first, maternal age; second, previous child with Down syndrome; third, a carrier parent. Signs and symptoms. According to the CDCP, approximately 1 in every 700 babies in the US is born with DS. It is estimated that about 85% of infants with DS survive 1 year and 50% of those will live longer than 50 years. According to NDSS, there are more than 350,000 people living with DS in the US.
Created using Powtoon.